we have 2w squared plus w minus 6 over 2w plus 4. The numerator obviously is a quadratic trinomial. We can factor. So what does this factor to?
Ooh, I got this.
Ooh, I've got this, Jesse. Yes.
2w minus 3 times w plus 2.
Okay. Now let's just double check to see if this works. Let's see because I'm pretty sure that 2w times 2w or 2w times w is 2w squared. Negative 3 times 2 is in fact 6. Negative 6. But let's see if that middle term works out. So we're going to say negative 3 times w. What's negative 3 times w? Negative 3w. 2w times 2 is? So 4w minus 3w is? Okay. So it does work out. So I'm going to erase my double checking. Okay. Make sure this looks like a W. And then in my numerator, or my denominator, can I factor anything out in my denominator? Lucy? 2. So we have 2 times W plus 2. Oh, that's really convenient, isn't it?
Yes.
That's helpful. Okay. So what can I cancel out? What divided by what is equal to 1?
W plus 2.
And so my final answer is 2w minus 3 over 2. Now, incidentally, what number can w not be? W cannot equal negative 2. This is the piece that I was looking for. Okay? All right. Are there any questions? And finally, on 28, we have 3t squared minus 4tv minus 7v squared all over t squared minus v squared. Which is going to be easier to factor, the numerator or the denominator?
The bottom one.
The bottom one, which is also referred to as the denominator. So the denominator is going to give us some clues as to what we're going to look for in the numerator. That's a wonderful thing about these problems. They give you clues. So what can I factor my denominator to? What becomes of my denominator? Julia? T plus v times t minus v. All right. So we're going to have either a t plus v or a t minus v in the numerator. We know that is going to be true. So when I'm looking at my numerator, how do I get 4 out of 7? How do I get negative 4 out of 7? Well, I know negative 7 plus 7 plus 3 is negative 4, right? So that means my 7 and my 3 need to be in the same parentheses. So I have 3t, and we have our 7. Do we want the 7 to be positive or negative? Negative. Negative, because this middle term is negative, times t plus v. So what parts get to cancel out? Which parts will cancel out? Grace?
T plus v, but 7 needs to also have v.
Thank you. All right. So then we are left with 3t minus 7v over t minus v. What can t and v not be? Well, they cannot be equal to each other. And they cannot be opposites either. Okay? All right. So that is all 4 problems.